elephants a sense of royalty over the other animals, and also the tusks are also used for different purposes used by the elephants. The curse is because man is greedy today in this world, and they're killing all the elephants for the tusks to obtain ivory, which is used in different forms. So it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. And I have a personal story which relates to the ivory. It was in my family itself. It was back in the time when I was about 3 years old. I know this when I grew up. My dad told me that my uncle, he's a very ambitious man. He loves to play chess and he loves to play billiards. So it was his hobby to collect different kinds of billiards balls and chess made up of different material from all over the places. So one day he decided to go to Thailand and get the billiards balls and chess ornaments made up of ivory. So as he was doing that, he wasn't aware that it's illegal, and if you get the ivory out of a particular country, it's going to be an illegal offense. So as he was doing that, he was caught at the airport with one of his friends, and he had billiards balls with him. He had different ornaments made up of ivory, which killed a lot of elephants there. So while he was caught up at the airport, he was taken to the personal cell for the airport police for investigations. As I remember, he was questioned for about 7 to 8 hours. And Thailand is a country which is basically dependent on the tourism throughout the year. So he was lucky that the officers that were questioning him, they were actually selfish, greedy, and immoral towards their country. So they asked my uncle to bribe them, and a charge of $75,000 were put on him. Well, he tried to negotiate the price. They went down to as low as $55,000 for the release. But like I mentioned, the officers were immoral, so they asked for his valuables too. They asked him to give him all his jewelry he was carrying, all the extra cash he had, and whatever stuff he had made up of ivory, he had to submit that to the officers. Well, that was a lesson learned from my uncle. Everybody in the family got aware of the consequences. Firstly, it shouldn't be done. Just don't do it. Just don't kill elephants for your personal pleasure. Don't do it. If you decide to do it, if you're not in the right frame of mind, if you decide to do it, there are serious consequences. Like my counterpart Randy, he mentioned that that guy was killed. In my case, my uncle was almost held in a different country, and he was supposed to pay a lot of money. So just don't do it. And to support that, my next partner Nelly is going to be talking about it in detail.
Manipur is basically part of Africa. The government there, basically third world countries, and any of these countries